Monica has a thing for jelly beans? This is gonna be really funny and interesting. Roll it! Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we have quite a funny story which has recently come out. So this is actually coming from Nick's live stream he's done. And so I've written down a few of the things we're going to go over, and they're mostly about stories regarding Monica and a few other FUNimation investigations that they said they'd done against Vic. So what we currently have is, you may have seen it on YouTube and on Twitter. There's a few things going about regarding Monica Rial and JellyBeans. So, what does JellyBeans and Monica Rial have in common, you say? Well, this is where the great thing comes in. So, I'm going to be reading it here now. So, you see, this was part of the FUNimation investigation that Human Resources supposedly did on Vic. What they have is, number one, Vic and a co-worker were courting for quite some time. They were texting, they were talking, and all this kind of thing, going about things. And Vic and this person, this co-worker, they had a consensual kiss. Supposedly, this was against a lot of people, and it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Just even though both adults agreed to it, they just didn't like it, these people who reported Vic for it. So obviously, we can kind of work out who these people are. Monica, Jamie, etc. They probably didn't like it that these two people were trying to get, have a relationship going or something, or they just didn't like it because, again, they could have been jealous for all we know. It's a hard thing to point out, but when people normally go against someone who's had a consensual kiss with someone, both adults agreed to it, so it's all fine and dandy, and that was actually part of the investigation, obviously, which, when you think about it, it kind of shows how jealous these people were of Vic. They were either jealous or they envied the woman that supposedly had this kiss with him. But this is the kicker. This is regarding the JellyBean hashtag that's currently going around. So, Vic was at a convention with Monica Rial. Their tables were quite close together, and obviously, all their fans were there, signings, getting photos, getting selfies or whatever, getting their merchandise signed or picking up some autograph cards. And this is Nick did say it was either one way or the other, but Monica had access to JellyBeans. So they were there with her, and again, they were either offered or Vic asked for a jellybean. Obviously, jellybeans are alright. I haven't had a jellybean in years though, but when you're at a convention, and obviously you are at a table for a long period of time, you do want to get a drink or get something quick to, something little, literally, to munch on quickly while you're going in between people. But what Monica done is she actually autographed the jellybean. So she signed it. Obviously, it's going to be one of those markers, the Sharpies. Signed the jellybean and handed it to Vic. Vic ate the jellybean, and this is where most of us come in again. Remember, this is all a part of FUNimation's HR investigation, is that Vic cracked the joke. Now I can say I ate Monica Rial. So, with all of this is actually part of the investigation that went in. We haven't got a lot of the other information at the moment, but just with that one thing there and the way that they've been acting on Twitter, they probably didn't like it. Oh, how dare you say that about Monica, blah, blah, blah. Which, if these people are the ones who also reported Vic for kissing someone who actually gave the consent as well to kiss, then I think it's full-blown jealousy. And it kind of goes back to what I first discussed way back in February when I first started making videos on this subject. It could be that this person Vic was courting, and Vic, obviously, the relationship wound some people up, it rubbed some people up the wrong way, and they became jealous. Now, we don't know if this was Monica, we don't know if this was Jamie, and we don't know who else was involved. But I personally think that this is what its majority of it is over. And if pushed come to shoved and I had to look really, really hard into it, I would probably say Monica and Vic had something between them. Or Monica thought there was something going to be between them. And obviously, he was seeing someone else. Then obviously, just making a laugh and a joke about the, now I can say I ate Monica Rial. It's a funny joke, because obviously, she signed the jelly bean. But I think she found out this other person was kissing Vic. She didn't like it, so she reported him, and obviously, he's done this, he's done that, look what he's done. And I think it's kind of gone way too far now, and I think she's just trying to do a lot of damage control. She's trying to make it look better for herself. And I think Ron, even though how much of an idiot Ron has been on Twitter, some of the stuff he said, it could be true, it could be false. None of us know at this moment in time. And I think he just kind of got wind of it. He's like, alright, that's it. No one does this to my fiancé, blah, blah, blah. And for all we know, Monica could be there going, shit, what have I done? She's not going to tell anyone. She's not going to tell her fiancé because, well, obviously we don't know if he would finish with her. If she come out and said that her and Vic were having an affair or whatever. Because it was only in December when you had tons of photos of those two, Monica and Vic, arm in arm, embracing. And, when you look at some of the photos as well, they do look like intimate photos, literally arms on the waist of each other, her head nuzzled into his neck and stuff. They do look like a couple kind of would take a photo. So it's going to be interesting how all this goes from now on. But yeah, so that's the full extent, I think, at the moment, of the investigation FUNimation done. Which is very laughable. And fingers crossed, all the papers were filed and it's all going ahead. And fingers crossed we'll be able to see what happens soon. But I thought I'd just give a heads up on what this JellyBean hashtag's going about. There's tons of it on Twitter. A lot of it, actually. I just actually find it really, really, really funny. Just because it is a funny joke, Signed the JellyBean. Oh, look, I'm now 8 to Monica Rial. Ha ha ha, it's funny, The crowd probably dug it as well. They probably found it funny. But some people didn't because they weren't the one being courted. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And we'll see you soon.